Hey guys, it's EDDBUD here and welcome back to the channel. We have a bumper video today for you. There's a pair of shoes that have literally just arrived, so I'll have a little sneak peek at those. I'm also going to go through my current favourite everyday running gear for you. I'll provide some links in the description as well so you can pick up some of those things if they take your fancy. Such an English thing to say. And of course, at the end of the video we'll have a musical interlude. Okay, let's get to it. So Adidas delivered this massive box. It's just completely ridiculous. What do you think, guys? You know, we're trying to save the planet. Adidas are sending out stuff in huge boxes. I mean, look at the space. You could have probably got 2 pairs of shoes in there. What's inside? It is the Boston 9 from Adidas. We'll get some miles very soon into this one. Boston 9 Boost and Light Strike. Continental rubber on the outsole there. I'm liking the pink actually, that really does pop. So look out for the initial review on this one tomorrow. Just a quick side note, you may have noticed on the community section of the YouTube site that I've got a survey running right now. You can vote on your preferred type of EDDBUD channel merchandise. So there's about 4 options: a short sleeve technical shirt, long sleeve technical shirt, a singlet, or a standard cotton t-shirt. What would be your preference? Let me know. Go and vote on the community section of the site. This will really help us get a grasp on what's the most popular options so we can make sure we can get the right stuff produced and designed ready for you guys. Okay, let's get started on the running gear selections. So first up is this headband from Halo. This is the Halo 2 headband. I think there's over 17 different graphic versions of this one. If you want to go and check that out, I'll put a link in the description. This one retails around about £17 here in the UK. I think there's just a solid colour version which is a little bit cheaper. This has proved invaluable over the last few weeks, where we've had what is the relatively warm UK summertime. As somebody with a minimal amount of hair, I do suffer a lot from sweat getting into my eyes after a few miles of running. Certainly in the heat, it just happens every single time. And if you have experienced that in the past, you'll know just how uncomfortable it can be. The yellow squashy seal around the bottom edge of the headband sits just above your eyebrows here, and it simply deflects the sweat away from your eyes and down the sides of your face. It's ideal really, as it doesn't need to be too tight for it to work, and it isn't so bulky that you can't wear it underneath a hat or a cap or something if you wanted to. I believe these are one size only. It's kind of like a unisex, one size fits all sort of scene. That sweat block technology really does actually work. You do wonder with some of this stuff sometimes. They say such and such technology, is it actually a thing, or have they just made it up? Is it some marketing gumph? But I can tell you, sweat block really does work. I particularly like using this as it enables me not to wear a hat, and I can regulate heat a little bit through the top of my head, which these days is sadly lacking in hair. I haven't done too bad though, 41, still got a little bit of hair left. So the Halo 2 headband is highly recommended from EDDBUD. Second piece of gear is this running singlet from Scimitar. So this premium running gear company specialise in products that are made from up to 100% recycled materials. This model here is the Eco 1 singlet, which is a fantastic, very soft material. There's a more mesh type feel to the back, and it's highly absorbent. It's been fantastic in the current warmer temperatures here in the UK. I say warmer, to some of you probably in Florida or somewhere like that, it's probably pleasant is the word I would use. This one itself is made up from 6 plastic bottles. Scimitar state on some of their marketing material with the vest, for every 16,000 shirts or vests that they produce, that over 100,000 plastic bottles are stopped from going into the oceans. I think it's a truly awesome idea that we can all get behind. The vest's really good at wicking away moisture, which inherently is going to happen when you're running, and it's certainly been a go-to for me if it's been washed and it's been dried and it's ready. It's one of those, yes, that's ready, I'm going to use that type of situations. I think this is pretty much their flagship product really, and at present it comes in at about £21.60. Over on their website, do go and check it out. Highly recommended by EDDBUD, this one. There's some good reflective pieces on there as well, so I guess if you were running at night, there's a bit of a chance someone's going to spot you. Relatively minimal branding as well, which is quite a nice thing to have on occasion. Ideally paired with some short shorts, of course. I did truly love that recent Kafuzi video about the short shorts. I particularly liked the modelling sections, that was good. That did bring a laugh. We enjoyed that one, Mike. Talking of short shorts, I've been rocking these Nike Aeroswift 5cm approximate shorts. I picked these up, I believe, just before my birthday, so I've been wearing them for around about 6-7 weeks now, and they are some of the most light and breathable that I've ever had. Mind you, they should be with this incredible split here. They're certainly not the most modest of shorts, that's all I'm going to say. Certainly promotes mobility with the split on either side. The waistband itself's actually quite vented as well, you can kind of see through it. There's also a brief section inside as well, so you don't have to worry about that. There's a certain elasticity to the waistband too, but you've got these ties as well just to get a little bit more lockdown. There are 4 small pockets, 2 at the front and 2 at the back in these shorts, but I'm at a loss as to actually what you might be able to store in them. There's not a lot of room there. You could probably put a key in there, but it's just going to fall out. There's no way to secure them. There are no fastenings. I don't think I'd want to rely on putting a key in there over the course of a long run. You'd probably lose it. I think this is certainly a pair of shorts that you consider for racing. I mean, they're so light, they're so breathable that they certainly would give you an advantage in a race situation. But there's very little in the way of options to store gels or any foodstuffs that you might want to take with you. As I say, a choice of race day. At their retail price, they are very expensive. Although I have to say, they have washed incredibly well. They still look almost brand new. Some stuff, as you well know, runners, just disintegrates over time, doesn't it? And some things just don't wash well and they end up smelling pretty bad. I think perhaps if you're not going too far afield, you could use these during everyday training. And of course, they're going to be a bit of an advantage if you're in the heat as well. Certainly one to use if you have a Nike promo code. I don't think I'd want to go for these at their normal retail price. Might see if I can get Mrs. EDDBUD to come up with some sort of fastening on some of those pockets. Otherwise, I'm going to need to come up with a strange piece of apparatus or a contraption that I can attach to these to hold gels and stuff like that to use them while racing. Okay, that's some of the key running gear that I've been using over the past few weeks while we've had some of the warmer weather. I think probably out of all 3, the headband's probably my favourite. Really does work exceptionally well. Probably one I'm going to invest in another couple of those, I think. Maybe a slightly more toned down version. Hope you've enjoyed that rundown today, guys. If you've got any thoughts or opinions on the items today, please let me know down in the comments. I've been listening to more Johnny Marr. He really is one of my heroes. This is his latest album, Call the Comet. Hi, Hello and Walk Into the Sea are probably my favourites from this latest offering from Mr. Marr. There's some great 12-string work on Hi, Hello and wonderful, almost film, cinematic-like atmosphere on Walk Into the Sea. The closing track on this album as well, A Different Gun, is also stupendously good. One of Johnny Marr's best tunes in my opinion. So do check it out if you haven't done so already. Call the Comet by Johnny Marr. Another awesome thing, it's on purple vinyl. That really does look awesome. Thanks for sticking with us through to the end of the video, guys. It's much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications of when we launch the new videos. It also helps the channel out a massive amount if you give this video a thumbs up like and share it with your running buddies. My name's EDDBUD and I'll be seeing you